Today, I've got some footage of a portable earthen oven project. Thanks for joining us today on 18th Century Cooking with James Townsend and Son. Michael Dragoo, who was featured in some previous cooking episodes, he's been working on a portable oven project for an upcoming event. So we dropped everything, I grabbed the camera real quick, and we just shot some impromptu footage while we helped him work on his oven. So here you've got some of that footage. Okay, it looks like we pretty much got our Sandcastle interior space figured out here. Kevin's tried to get my work to be a little bit more symmetrical. Good luck with that. So the clay mixture that Michael's made up, I took a quick look at it and it's a little dry. It's not got enough clay in it, a little too much sand. So right now he's working more clay into his it. Yeah, here's the clay mix he's working from. This was from an earlier oven project and it broke, so he just wetted it down, which is one of the nice things. But you can see how it has very little kind of strength. You can form it up into a ball, but it doesn't really want to hold together too well, and so it feels like it definitely needs a little bit more clay. Yeah, so there's our ball. You can see that it's holding together nicely. It doesn't want to pull apart too much. We've got the nice fibers just trying to lock it together. Michael's oven is here set up at the event. He's managed to get it to the event without breaking it, and he's gonna light a little fire in it to do the very first firing in this, to really get the very final drying done. We're gonna do a little small firing here just to get it warmed up to get ready for the weekend.
All the way?
Yep, just slide it all the way. You don't have to go clear to the back, but right basically into the center. You can see how it's exhausting. The first top half here has got exhaust, and the bottom section is where the cold air draws in.
What was that ratio again? Do you remember?
It's 63% or 63% of the full height is the height of the door. And that gives us the proper airflow. Yeah. So this firing that we're doing right now, this little firing, is just to get this dry. When Michael's ready to cook with this, he's going to have a much bigger fire in this. We've had about a half hour. You can just start to feel the top of this crown has warmed up enough that you can't feel that evaporating water. If you feel back here where it's thicker, it's definitely a little cool. You can tell that it's got some water left in it. If this gets hot too fast and this is still cold, we're going to get thermal differences and we're going to get cracks. Well, it's been about an hour, hour and a half here, and we do have some cracks. You can see right here, it's cracked up the face, and right along here, and up over the top, stops about right here. We do have a little secondary crack here. That's very, very normal. As this heats up, it's going to do a little bit of that. You've got to expect it. Well, we've got this nice little fire. Michael's going to keep going with this for the next day or two. Just keep a very small fire in this. And then on Saturday, here at the Five Metals event here in Goshen, Indiana, he's going to fire and bake some things on it on Saturday. Well, Michael's oven was a success at the event. Everyone loved the oven and he was able to bake with it. But it was not a success in being very portable. Number one, the oven as we built it was just too heavy. It took at least 3 people to carry it. It was also a failure in that it broke. The tray that we built it on, we built it right up against those edges, those wood rails along the sides. That didn't give the base any room to expand. So the top expanded, but the bottom couldn't expand, so it cracked right over the top, and the cracks were very large. They closed up when it cooled down, but it made the oven unwieldy, and it broke into pieces later on. So you want to make sure in the future that if you build an oven, not to trap the base or else it'll crack over the top. We are definitely going to be doing some more experiments with some different ways of doing these portable oven ideas, because it's so very interesting to the public to have ovens like that at events. So make sure to keep watching as we keep experimenting with this portable oven idea. Thanks for watching.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also visit our website and you can request a print catalog. I want to thank you for joining us today as we savor the flavors and the aromas of the 18th century.